Hello there, great morning, and thanks for joining us on TVC Breakfast. I am Mike Okwoche, and I'm not alone. I have Kemi Fola-Adeyemo with me. Kemi, good morning.
Good morning, Mike.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you again. Absolutely. Interesting and good Tuesday. It was you alone on
Yeah, it was
Monday.
me alone yesterday, but I was holding the fort. Of course, you had to attend to other things and all of that.
It's good to see you were fully in control.
Oh, yeah. Well done. So people are still talking about the train attack in Igwebe in Edo State. And the latest news right now is that the kidnappers, the report we're hearing, is that they're demanding 20 million naira each for those who have been kidnapped. We also heard that about 6 persons have been rescued, eventually, a 65-year-old man and then the woman, the children, and all of that. But this is drawing attention to the realities of insecurity more and more by the day.
Especially when you see that some of these train stations, Igweben in particular, we spoke with our correspondent from the moment the story broke, and one big issue that came up was the location of this particular train station, and it appears it may not be the only one that is in need of enhanced security, because when you look at the bushes around and reports saying that there were little or no security agents on ground, as against the narrative that Nigerians had heard, springing up more confidence for them to now come back and patronize trains following the Abuja-Kaduna train attack. The government was, before it now resumed operations at that particular area, government was saying that security was, had been upgraded across the country, heightening confidence. And we saw how many people embraced, the train, because after all, it's said to be the safest, means of transportation. So if you want people to patronize, this, and again, we are winding down the Yuletide season. So you can imagine the number of people that will utilize this mode of transportation as against the road. So it's expected that, security should be a non-issue, should be something that is paramount. And, for us to have this issue, interstate travel at risk, security implications now rife, now more than ever, it really calls for concern.
Yeah, exactly.
It really calls for concern. Even though the government has said they are, putting up measures in place, police agencies said they've already, come up and, installed special squads to ensure that everyone is rescued alive. There is still the element, and you can't blame people speaking about it, that why now? Why are we having this now? Why couldn't we have done this before? This unpalatable, result of number of persons being kidnapped.
It's really it's a thing of concern, because if you look at it, the trains are coming back into the Nigerian space, giving assurances to people that their goods, services will be moved from place to place in a safer transportation mode, and also giving an alternative to the roads, so that the pressures on the roads are reduced, just giving another platform for people to travel, and also to connect cities in such a way that economic activities boom in those areas and all of that. And then we have these threats here and there. So it tells us that there are just a collection of people. They may be Nigerians, they may have foreign collaboration and all of that, who don't like the development of Nigeria, for whatever the reason is. Because if they're saying, okay, because maybe there's hardship, and then they have to resort to doing that so that they can raise money, and all of that. So these are some of the concerns. And if you look at it, Nigerians expect that the security agencies should be ahead, because when you consider what happened in Kaduna, you should be able to look at the rail lines in Ibadan, look at the rail lines in Lagos, the one in Edo State, through Kogi and all of that. Just ahead, as a way of a proactive, to ensure that nothing like this happens again. But anyway, let's leave it here now. Absolutely. And then let's get to the news.
We'll talk more
about it.
Exactly,
we'll talk about it